Could you imagine, like, when we get our film, and people make films about us, like, trying to make it in the industry, and like
The majority
the
of
amount
it,
of tea. Oh, it's gonna be
the
amazing.
majority of it would just be me sitting on a toilet taking a shit. Like, you
He's
are
Noah Fanny. He's Stanley.
exactly.
Yeah.
You are honestly amazing. Like my favorite films by you.
The classic Tash.
You
You
know,
just know that's his big mustache.
I love like the time and effort that went into actually creating things back then. Look at like everything's like totally just drawn out.
Yeah.
All the ideas, pen to paper.
What's up, everyone?
What's
Welcome back to a new episode of Real and Raw.
We hope that you are all like serious Marvel fans out there, because this is
It's about to get
one.
lit.
It's about to get. Don't say that word.
Liddy.
You just ruined it.
It's about to get litty.
You're gonna get booted in your
Pause.
ball sack. Honestly. Right. So we are going to be reacting to Stan Lee's new official trailer, which is going to be on Disney Plus, and I believe it's about his life, his legacy, what he left behind. Like, he has inspired probably, would you say billions?
Yeah.
Billions.
Easy.
I would say billions, considering how big Marvel is. Billions and billions. So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to the new trailer. Honestly, thank you, Stan Lee, for like everything. Like, you are
He's Noah Fanny. He's Stanley.
exactly.
Yeah.
You are honestly amazing. Like, my favorite films by you. Well, by you, I mean you wrote the characters.
Jesus
I
Christ.
guess is
Like arse much?
definitely no. I need to. Spider-Man. Like, come on. Like, that's my favorite. Who's your favorite? You gotta choose
I'd
one.
probably say Spider-Man, just because the Tobey Maguire films are genius.
Yeah.
I love that he slots himself into all the Marvel films. Like, he's there. Like,
Yeah.
even in the
Are
original
they, and
Spider...
they CGI him in now as well, don't they not?
I don't know if they... Maybe
I'm pretty sure
do.
they did it in at least one or two of them.
But he's been in, like, all the films, and he does his wee cameos, and up here, love them.
Yeah,
love it.
honestly.
Love it, love it, love
So rest in peace, Stanley, and we really can't wait to see this. Let's react to the trailer.
it. Feels like Hugh Hefner.
Total pimp. He looks totally different.
I
Like,
know.
wow.
We didn't have any money. It was during the Depression, but I would read everything I could get my hands on. And man, I felt as though I could go anywhere. What I tried to do was
The classic Tash.
You
You
know,
just know that's his big mustache.
I love like the time and effort that went into actually creating things back then. Look at like everything's like totally just drawn out.
Yeah.
All the ideas, pen to paper. It's awesome.
This is why I say Disney's, like, on the downfall now, because no movies are drawn anymore.
Oh, they're not. They need to
The
be.
classics were so much better.
He's an upbeat person. I never saw him angry.
Only on Disney Plus.
there are so many bad things in the world that if you can entertain somebody for a while, it's a good thing. If you really want to change things and make them better, you've got to plunge in.
So I feel like it's not giving too much away.
It's really not giving too much away.
I still think it will be good. If anything, though, I think it will be good to see more about his life. Like, get to know him more. Because obviously you just know him as the guy. Unless you actually have delved into Stan Lee and what he does and the comics he's made and whatnot. I only really know him for making Spider-Man. But I know he's obviously done other characters.
Yeah, no,
X-Men, right? Did he do X-Men?
dude, he's done the majority.
Because he was
of
in the X-Men
characters.
films.
But
I remember him in. I'm pretty sure he was in The Last Stand, and that was like one of the first X-Men films I'd seen in cinema. And I remember when Charles and Magneto go to Jean's house, and she's like making the cars levitate, and all the water starts going up. He's the guy in the garden holding the hose, and the water's going to the sky. He's like, so I always remember that.
Honestly, like, I loved in the trailer they gave away like he says that there's so many bad things in the world, like, and he's creating these comics to try take your mind off of, or he created these comics, take your mind off of all the bad things that are going on. Like, it's so true, like, because when you actually sit down and watch these films, like, you just get so absorbed into them.
It's kind of like us making this podcast.
Exactly, and
We're here,
we're inspired
giving
by
our
it.
precious time.
Yeah, and if you think all
to you.
of the like things around the world, like the Comic Cons and different things that happen where people dress up and get
Freaking love
involved.
Comic-Con.
Exactly.
Have you ever been?
I've never been, but I've seen like a lot
Oh,
online
dude,
about them.
I went to one in Australia called Supernova, and it was awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So
fun.
people feel as if they're involved within this world that Stanley's created, which is really cool. I'm just back from Paris, and I went on the Spider-Man ride
Oh yeah.
in Disneyland Paris.
Was it
And
good?
Oh, it was so cool.
Wait, is that the one where Spider-Man lands on the car?
No, that's the one in
'Cause
Universal.
I freaking
so
love that.
this
That was
one,
unbelievable.
you go in like a car, and it's like you put on the 3D glasses, and you can use your hands
Oh,
as web slingers.
that's cool.
And you have to attack all the spiders, but you actually build up points.
Hold
you
on,
can,
so you do that and the web goes?
yeah, it comes out. It's
That's
really
magical.
really cool.
Wow.
And
That's really cool.
basically, there's 4 people to a car, and all your score is combined at the end, and it goes on a scoreboard, so you can actually be
Huh.
all like
On the leaderboard?
on the leaderboard within the whole park,
Very
which
cool.
is really cool. So
That's very interesting.
even things like that, it's amazing what it's all amounted to.
Mhm.
That he's actually spread Marvel that far.
Yeah.
So
Fair play to
it's
him.
awesome.
Yeah,
So-
I'm right now. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10, only because they're keeping things
Oh, they
back.
didn't give away.
They didn't give
anything
away
there,
much.
like nothing.
So I'm giving it a 7 because I think I'm going to give it a chance. I think it will be good. I'll definitely watch
Yeah.
it, and we'll do a review when it's dropped.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's going to be very basic, down to the point, like
Yeah.
like a documentary about his life, like
I love
showing
those things, though.
interviews and
Like, see, like montage of Heck for Kurt Cobain,
yeah.
or Bohemian Rhapsody,
yeah.
and things like
I
that.
think it's really cool to see how certain people lived, especially people like Stanley that just had all the money in the world, like to do whatever they wanted. Like
When are we
where
gonna get
they-
our own film?
I don't know, but you know what I
Wait.
mean. It's like are these famous people just like basic bitches that just like are just so normal, or do they like to flaunt their money and do what they want with their life? Like Stanley
Guess-
seems like a really down to earth guy, though.
I think everyone's definitely different, but could you imagine like when we get our film and people make films about us like trying to make it in the industry and like
the majority
the
of
amount
it,
of tea. Oh, it's gonna be
the
amazing.
majority of it would just be me sitting on a toilet taking a shit. I've got bad bowel movements, so
Nice.
that's what mine would be about.
And what are you giving the trailer at 10?
I would give it a 10. I think, like,
Fair.
why not? It's Stan Lee. He deserves it.
Fair.
Legend. You're a legend, Stan Lee. Please make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscription button. Let us know in the comments what you think of the trailer, and let us know out of 10 how excited you are for the Stan Lee documentary. to
And
come
let
out.
us know what your if you are a Stanley fan, what your favorite character that he made
Yeah.
is.
Who's your favorite superhero?
Educate us.
Let us know.
Peace.
Let us know.